Hey, what's going on, YouTubers, day traders, and market participants? How's everybody doing today? Market's been kind of pretty chill, in my opinion. Um, Not too much going on. I'm gonna start doing these sections more towards the end of the day because the end of the day really is when you should be reviewing your positions and checking out what to enter into. Um, let's go ahead and we will first check out my positions currently right now. As I'm looking at some of these, Baba took it on the chin today. Um, it's fine though because you see here on the weekly chart, I got the weekly chart on the right hand side. You can see that this level actually isn't a bad level. So I did start this is the daily chart on the left hand side, weekly over here. But on the daily, I did buy this candle. So I bought this one right here. Shot up here. I didn't take that because my real goal is for it to bounce off this in this zone and push back up to 125 or even 120. So I got some areas that I'm sitting here waiting for it. So this is a pretty negative break. That's a pretty ugly break down. So we might even see 97.31, right? So honestly, this was a pretty rough break. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. If tomorrow can't recover this move and give us a nice green candle that's the same size as this candle, I would like, something to look like that or this, I kind of want to see something like that happen over here. Um, so that I'll give it another day for it to play out like that because we are in a nice zone. Maybe even to the end of the week because on the weekly chart, it's pretty low, but I wouldn't want to sit here and have to eat the losses here. So I'd rather just cut my losses here and just move it down. So that's Boeing. So I'll probably end up messing with that. UNH is lagging. I bought it in here, so I took profit here, and now I'm kind of just chilling with the last bit. And I mean, this isn't a bad spot. The fact is that we had this huge drop down, um, and now we've taken some time to kind of process the information. That is good. That is what we kind of wanted to see. There was no crazy big bounce up because then that bounce could be met, dead count bounce, which is probably what happened every single time in here is just kept bouncing and dying. Now it's finally like hit this wall and it's building up momentum. It's kind of just like, all right, a lot of time has gone on so far that this strength might is going to lose its strength soon because right now it's shooting its power this way, but since this has been holding its own for so long and hasn't really moved, it's also starting to gain some strength. So UNH for a longer term, I have end of year contracts on those. So all my contracts right now are either to the end of the year or September. Um, Pinduo Duo, I like what Pinduo Duo is kind of doing here. Like I'm waiting for the reason I'm in Baba and Pinduo Duo is because there's gonna be some news right around the corner, and it's gonna be a trade deal with China, and then all these China stocks are gonna rip. Um, I wish I started the Pinduo Duo down here. I remember looking at it off the earnings, and the earnings were just dropped it from 116 or 118.20 almost basically all the way down to 98. So that was a rough drop. Um, if you would have been able to buy in here, it would have been crazy. Even after this last candle here, technically, is pretty good because that's actually confirmation that green has beaten the red. in a kind of a support area. Basically, also following it on the weekly right here. So that would have been ultimately the best time to get in. So I believe I got in. I got in right here. So this is the moving average that I'm playing off of, and I hope it kind of catches the price action catches that moving average catches that price action and pushes it back up this way. Um, so I feel like with this candle, it actually did do that. And then this candle, I was actually up, but I didn't sell any. I didn't see it. I didn't think it would reject that ugly. So it did reject pretty ugly and it looked like it wanted to go down. It did hit those values, but started pushing up off of those values. So yeah, I don't think the China story is done. I'm waiting for the deal to come through. Um, and then that's when I will wait, see what I'll do. NVTS, this is with Nvidia. Nvidia partnered up with this stock, guys. I think this stock has potential. I like what it did today too, where it started off higher, went down, but now it's being bought back up. So I've been in this position since I think since this candle, or maybe this candle. And this green shoot right here gives me confidence, gives me a lot of confidence. Now, today also gives me confidence, not as much as this did, but the fact that it's happening after this candle and it went down and it pulled it right back up gives me confidence in the play. And we're near this moving average here. So on the weekly, it actually looks really good too. On the weekly, you want it to um basically close like how it is. Maybe even close higher. Let's see what number this is. If it would close above the opening of last week was 6.6, so $6.60. So we can actually close, 10 cents higher. And what was the high? $6.73. So if it can close above $6.60, it's good. If it closes above $6.73, that's even stronger. That's even looks even better. Because what do we have forming here? Basically a flag pattern basically, and it could just pop out like that. So we'll see how this plays out. This is a big line, so it's above it, which is good, which is very good. And Nvidia invested in them, so I would assume or bought them. I would assume that um, you know they're just gonna get attention because Nvidia's up, right? So let's see what they got in store. Um, Here we go on CRM. CRM, I liked it here. Then this next candle it didn't take me out, but I saw it and I was like, okay, whatever. Then this candle gave me confidence. Okay, cool. Now we're going back up. We're getting green taking over red in kind of a consolidation area, but um nope. Today we got an ugly red candle taking over that spot. So on the weekly here, maybe this moving average is pushing it down, right? Because it's having trouble. So on these two candles here, you can see, let me zoom in a little bit, see if you guys can see that better. But you can see that it's trying to get above it here and then rejected. Then it tries to get above it here and it's trying. It has 2 more days. 2 more days, right? To get above and stay above, which would be very, very good. But if you really look at it from a weekly perspective, you can see that this candle was a great candle to buy and with high volume. So honestly, my stop is right there, 260, so which is all the way down here. So if we get a flush down through that level, I'll be out. But something tells me that this green taking over this red for this weekly on higher volume might be the start of a good recovery on CRM. So I like what that is doing. Um, Oxy had a great day yesterday, guys. Great day. So Oxy, I'm still in. beautiful recovery here for the position. Boom. I'm pretty sure I started buying right. Oh, I bought right here. Yeah. And then it went down a little bit and an average in, but this is a huge shot up here, which is very, very good. So now, I mean, with this candle kind of doing nothing right here, that actually looks really good. So I could actually see if that were to happen with another solid green candle like that up to the moving average, that would be pretty strong. But the fact is that after this, we have this huge surge up and then this is all you have to fight that surge. I think the next move could be big. I mean, if they can control and it comes back down, that would suck. But part of me thinking that the oxys can come around right here at these levels. Now you got Procter and Gamble. So I did buy a little bit. I bought some more. Finalized my position in Procter and Gamble. So I'm not gonna add any more to this position, and I'm not mad at that because I did have a feeling that we can get down to this area, which we did. So I've put the last contracts in right here. Um, and I'm holding till the end of the year, and I believe 180 is my strike. No, yeah, 180 probably is my strike price till the end of the year. So, I mean, every single time it came to this area, it bounced. Came to the area, bounced. Came to the area, bounced. Now the bounces have been getting shorter, which is kind of scary, right? So now we've kind of gotten a little bit of a lower low, so we'll see. I will probably be out of this position if I don't see any signs of reversals. Signs of reversals would be this right here, this right here. I don't see that very, very soon in like the next um week. Obviously, if the next week is not a straight, is not some sort of green candle here and or recovers at least half of the move of last week, um, then the position will be tossed out. I will not be seeing what Procter and Gamble can do for the long term. Walmart looks good, but it's just I had some bad news yesterday. I forgot what the bad news was, but it literally just dropped and tanked like that. So Walmart actually might get cut. We'll see. We'll see. It looks good though. Like I think it's just playing games. I don't everything's hitting these all-time highs and Walmart was always strong and now you're telling me Walmart's not hitting its all-time highs. So there's that. Rivian, I like Rivian for various reasons. Um, Main reason though is because of this right here. We're towards a key moving average. We had the wick down pop up, and then you have the green taking over. So this is a good strong pattern around key moving averages that I really like. Um, there's just all of this resistance right there. But it looks good on the weekly. On the weekly, you came up to two good moving averages, and you're showing some bullish reversal right at key moving averages. So that would be cool if we get boom, boom, boom right to this level again. I'm in Rivian right now. Contracts don't expire for a while. JP Morgan I actually cut today. I just bought yesterday. I bought right here yesterday. And the fact that we gapped up on being upgraded. It gapped up 2% and then all day it just sold off. That kind of tells me the selling's not done. So I kind of want to wait till we get to this 274, which would be right in here, which I think I would prefer that zone to take this back to a V shape back up to 295. Which would also kind of be with, yeah, 270 is kind of like 270 is ultimately probably the better spot, but I wouldn't mind nibbling at 274 for this. That's what I would do. But I'm currently out of JP Morgan. It did not do what I wanted it to do. Marvell, um, I entered in on this candle just because this moving average. So I was hoping this moving average is going to hold it. Doesn't look like the moving average wants to hold it. Um, but then also it doesn't look too bad because we do have a nice good pull down here, and the moving average and this moving average is sloping down, which is kind of a pretty bad sign. Um, so I've only started my position here. I haven't finalized my position. I'm thinking if we get more closer to 70 or 68, that's when I'll finalize the position. Um, yeah, this Marvel is it's more of a favorite opposed to high conviction. McDonald's here. McDonald's actually looks good on the daily, which is really good. I do like this. The only thing we're missing is the volume, but we do have green taking over red. Boom, boom, boom. This kind of scares me. We'll see what this moving average is gonna do to the price. I do like that this one's curling up, so that's good. This one's flat, which means it doesn't have a say so right now, and this one is kind of tilted up, which is good. But that one's really going to start tilting down soon because it's really not taking into account all of that stuff yet. I mean, I started buying it last week or 2 weeks ago, because look, we're in these areas, right? Boom, here, boom. So I'm hoping here, boom. I want it obviously back to 320. We'll see if we can get to 320. Probably we'll be fine with 300. Aklo's been playing games. Yeah, Aklo's been playing games. I do like that it's actually positive now in the day because it was up 4%. It was up 4%, then went down 4%. So that's kind of ugly. But now it's back up, so it's kind of breaking even. So basically, didn't do much except for the people who maybe were trying to get in here. Looks like they were able to get in because you came down to that level, got in. So now we'll see if boom, 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 if we get that V back to 70. That would be crazy. And then let's go ahead and check out some more. Archer looks good for the daily. Very, very good, actually. So it looks like some people are starting to come to play. Higher volume on this green candle, taking out red. Um, Moving averages are kind of flat right now. This one's starting to tilt up, which is good. This one's already tilted up, which is good. So yeah, I like Archer. I like Archer right here, especially on the weekly. If we can continue to have momentum like this, we should see some good pressure upwards. Um, Google, yeah, Google's all right. Google's all right. I bought a little bit more Google yesterday on this down candle. So I like to see what it did today. It gave us a green. It's not an engulfing green, which kind of suck. It's an inside green. If you take away the wicks, um, but it's above all key moving averages, which that's what I like to see. I like to see it above all these moving averages. So that's all basically going to be support. So we got a lot of support under us for Google right now. If you decided to get in around this area, um, because we haven't really gotten extended. Google's been lagging right this year. Well, it doesn't look like. Looks like I might have to get myself more time than 20 minutes because we just went through all these. I took profits on Mark today, just because we got this push up above this moving average. So I took a little bit off the table because I got in here. I got in here, or here actually. I think so. 'Cause I saw this come in and I didn't get in yet, but then I saw this happen and I got in. So I did take profits already on the first push. So we'll see if we get another push up into 86. You might take another profit and then Have, maybe wait. We'll see. We'll see. Because there's a lot of okay, because it could go all the way up to 90, right? And that was the market. Market just closed. Um, there was nothing really on my buy list today, anyways. I was looking at SLB. I was thinking about it, but not really. It, yeah, it had a great day yesterday. Today, inside candle, so it's looking exactly like Occidental right now. So I can get that. I can get, so I'm already behind. Well, I was already in Occidental, kind of like down here. This is SLB, but that's already when I started. So if I was started my SLB down here, as you can see, yeah, but this is weeks, right? That's a month, that's 2 months, that's 3 months. Yeah, it's 3 months being down here at these 34 levels. So you're finally now breaking out, getting up. Well, you haven't, yeah, you did get technically above on this candle of the recent high. Hard to say if it's above this recent high. 3687, 3671. So 3687. So this is actually a higher high over here. Um, so it's kind of ugly. So it's still at these tops. So I mean, you could trade this, buy here, push up, buy here, push up, buy here, push up. So you're basically late to the party. So yeah, I wasn't gonna get SLB, but I was looking at it. I was looking at it. Another one, I was looking at, I don't have time to buy anything anymore, but that's all right. SMR, oof, SMR does look good. SMR looks the same like Oklo, right? Where we came in, it definitely sold off all day and then hit this area and then pushed right back up. So honestly, a pretty good sign of a reversal, from down here, but you got to break this trend line. And also, it's hitting just coincidental that it's also forming this flag that a lot of our growth stocks are forming. Um, so we'll see. We will see. It's looking pretty good out there for growth stocks. Today was definitely a good day for growth stocks. We can take a look at the overall. Um, yeah, this was good. I'm not in it though. I was looking at it earlier, but I just yeah. Now it's actually really up there. So now I don't know. Now this is kind of a pretty big tough deal to make. A-Lab looks good. It's might break out actually soon. We can go to 147. Actually, A-Lab looks really good. I think A-Lab is definitely going to be on the list to buy on a pullback. Yeah, let's go ahead and write that down. Um, yeah, if we can get just a red candle in here to 97 or something like that, I'll go for it. If it just breaks out right away, then I'll probably just wait on the sideline. 10, what's the breakout point? 102, 101.82. Um, dang. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those look good. Those are good. Oh, and it had a lot of volume today. This could gap up tomorrow. This could gap up and go tomorrow already. So A Lab tomorrow on the list for sure on a pullback. I want it. I want it. What else we got? Pays. That's just up there. It's too high for my liking. Down here would have been perfect as it's consolidating in this range. That would have been perfect. We didn't get that. And oof, Bitcoin making moves. And yeah, I think wow, with coin up too. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Don't have any of these positions right now. I was just too skeptical. I don't like when we trend this line too much on a it's just too much trending for me. But it's holding it very well. That would have been probably a good time to buy. This would have been a better time to buy with your stop right under that bar. And then bam, you just gotta move from 350 to 373. Basically a $23 move in 1, 2, 3, 4 days, in just a week. So very good, very good, very good for coin. Coin looking strong. Um, I think that's it for now, though. Market's closed. Uh, Probably have to start these a little earlier to get because I didn't even get to go through. I went just through my positions without um, actually seeing what else I wanted to pick up. So definitely probably have to extend that time or go over my positions faster, right? So hope you guys found value in this. Hope you guys can hear me all right. And let me know if you guys were able to capitalize on any of these plays, especially some of these big green ones right here. Um, I just been sitting on the sideline. MSTR finally starting to move to. I had it. I had it. Where did I have it? I think I bought in here, and then this all this I didn't sell, and then all this crap just kind of like got me out. And I'm pretty sure I am almost certain that I got out on these candles. I'm pretty sure I got out on those candles just to see this one come in and then boom, boom. So very strong. Wish I was in that now, but I'm not. So that's why sometimes just taking longer dated options, setting it as a position size you're comfortable with losing, and just forget it, right? Because sometimes these moves are just there to fake you out when you already knew that this move is coming, this break of this is coming over here on the weekly chart, break of that's coming, and we're gonna see what we can do above this 450 mark. So, but that's all right. That's all right. On a pullback, maybe I get blessed with a little red inside candle tomorrow. Yeah, because MSTR also on volume. MSTR's on the list as well. All right, guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys in the nightly recap. Deuces.